Hello everyone, welcome back to Medical Coding Hub. In the last topic, body organization, you understood how the body is composed of systems and it's important to know the anatomical terminology that applies to the body. This terminology enables you to correctly identify specific location and directions when working with patients. The body planes are another way medical personnel describe the body and its parts. There are three body planes: the sagittal plane, frontal plane and transverse plane. Coming to first plane, that is sagittal plane, it is also known as median plane or mid-sagittal plane, and it is a vertical plane that runs lengthwise from front to back and divides the body into left and right portions. If a cut is made along the sagittal plane, it yields a sagittal section. Next is frontal plane. The frontal plane, also called the coronal plane, is a vertical plane that runs at lengthwise from side to side. It divides the body into front and back portions. If we cut along a frontal plane, it yields a frontal or coronal plane. The last plane is called transverse plane. The transverse or horizontal plane is the only plane that runs parallel to the ground. It divides the body into upper and lower portions. A cut along the transverse plane yields a transverse section. As you can see in the picture, when we cut along the transverse plane, it yields or it divides the body into upper and lower portions. This figure illustrates the planes of the body. The frontal plane divides the body into front and back portions, and the sagittal plane divides the body into left and right portions, whereas the transverse plane divides the body into upper and lower portions. Coming to next topic, the body may also be divided into larger regions that can easily be identified externally. This screen and following screen review the various body regions. It is super important to familiarize yourself with both anatomical and common names of each region. Coming to first region, that is brachial region, it includes upper extremities and is commonly referred to as arms. The cephalic region consists of the head and it is commonly referred to as head. The cervical region consists of neck and it serves to connect the head to the trunk. And the crural region includes the lower extremities and it is commonly referred to as legs. Coming to anterior and posterior trunk regions, the trunk contains all body regions other than the head, neck and extremities described on the previous slide. It is also called the torso. All of the regions on the screen are part of the trunk and can be categorized as being on the front or back side of the trunk. In medical language, anterior is the word for front and posterior is the word for back. The first trunk region is the thoracic region. This is more commonly called as chest. It is found on the anterior side of the trunk and may also be called the thorax. The abdominal region is typically referred to as abdomen and it is found on the anterior side of the trunk. The pelvic region consists of the pelvis and it is also on the anterior side of the trunk. The pubic region contains the external genitals and is the last of the anterior trunk region. Next, coming to posterior trunk, the dorsum is a posterior trunk region and it is commonly referred to as the back. The vertebral region overlies the spinal column and it is also on the posterior side of the trunk. The final posterior region of the trunk is the gluteal region and it consists of the buttocks. This figure illustrates the anterior and posterior regions of the body described on the previous slides. Thanks for watching this video till the end. Please like, share and subscribe this channel for more contents on medical coding. Thank you.